Hey there everybody, PTPOP here with all four lobes of my brain securely bound behind my back. And today I've got some wonderfully funny and very insightful TikTok videos about working in a call center. And these are great. I just love these guys and gals down here that talk about the trauma of working in a call center and the weirdness of it all. So thanks so much for tuning in. Give me the thumbs up and like if you like this channel. And I'm going to jump right into it here. If you've worked in a call center, you know what it's like. You know I'm walking the walk, and I've been there with you all, trying to meet the metrics and the crazy managers and everything else. So here we go. This is TikToker Duke. Duke Durjan, I think it is. This is a waste of time. This is hilarious the way he presents this. This is really good.
Okay, I'm confused. Is the goal for us to have a high turnover rate or something? So let me get this straight. We'll be dinged if we do not ask, do you need help with anything else, even if the members say, that was all I needed today.
And I've gone through that too, where your call is ending and the customer says, I'm all set. Thanks so much for your help. I'm good to go. Bye. And you get written up because you didn't say, is there anything else I can help you out with? Right? And all that does is if you got somebody that's pissed off and they hear you say, is there anything else I can help you? Anything else I can help you out with today? They go, did you hear what I said? I'm all done. Especially if they're a-holes. No, did you hear what I said? I said, I'm all done. Are you stupid? Are you retarded? Yeah. Can you hear?
So that's now a requirement no matter what? Will you all be raising the goal for call handle time? Management, can I ask a question freely? Okay, thank you. Did that make sense to you guys when you wrote that out?
And I've often thought of asking people that. I mean, but you can't reason with any of these people because the people that are writing you up, your supervisors and your managers, they're trapped too. They're slaves too. They didn't come up with this stuff. Somebody above them wrote it. Somebody above them, probably in the legal department, sat down with some C-suite people. So we better repeat this question to people, asking them if they have any other questions, because somebody somewhere complained and got all the way up to the president of the company and was told that they weren't asked if there were any other questions. And you know the story. But somebody probably got to them.
Okay, I'm confused. Is the goal for us to have a high turnover rate or something?
Oh.
Goal for call handle time? Management, can I ask a question freely? It just feels a bit counterproductive, in my opinion. I'm aware no one asked for my opinion, Mike, but they asked for feedback. The feedback includes my opinion.
Oh yeah, they ask for your feedback, and this is one thing I should make a video about. Is never give your honest feedback about management or about your job, because it'll just come back to bite you. They'll put you in a special. If you complain in your feedback on how you like your job and how your supervisor's doing, it'll come back and it'll haunt you. They'll find a reason to put you on a PIP and they'll get rid of you really quick.
I don't have any further questions. Thank you. I'm not upset about anything. I just understand where I'm working at now. No, I won't be elaborating on that at this time. Anyone else want to speak?
Okay, so this guy, I've had this guy on before. This is Gabe Guns 12. And his call center rants are hilarious. This guy really nails it. Nails the frustration of a call center rep.
I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Call center rant customers, when we ask, is there anything else that we can help you with or any other questions? That means the call has come to a motherfucking close. You have no more questions. You have nothing else you need done. You need to.
It's just the opposite of what the other guy was saying. See, management, I don't know why management makes you ask that at the end of the call if they want you to have a talk time of 7 minutes. If you're going to start baiting people to bring up more topics, then you should increase the talk time. But we use it as a way of closing the call, saying, is there anything else I can help you out with today? Meaning, hey, shut the hell up. I'm done with you. hang up so I can go on to the next
Get
call.
off the phone. Do not ask me about next steps in the process because somebody of a higher pay grade handles that. And guess what? They don't take fucking calls. Get off the damn phone.
Yeah, that guy's great. I love that guy. This is TikToker Zoe. Zoe's Computer 44. She says, when a customer is mumbling, so you can barely understand what they're saying. Oh my God. I have some family members that mumble. And and you can't hear people on the phone that mumble. That's all there was to that one. But yeah, you get people to call in, and nobody thinks about the volume of their voice. Either they're screaming, or they're down or they're talking to somebody off the phone, or something like that. This is TikToker Queen Speaks Life. Check her out. She's a great one too to watch on TikTok. She really speaks the truth. This is point of view, an agent taking their first call after training. So if you've ever been in training in a call center and you come out in the first day, it's like horrifying because you have no idea what to expect. And for me, the worst training experience I had was at Verizon, and my worst day on the phones was at Verizon, and like the calls were nothing at all like they said they'd be. And the calls every day at Verizon were really freaky, weird calls that had nothing to do with bills, that had nothing to do with anything. It was horrible. And my first day on training, I was mortified out of training on taking live calls.
Hello?
Hi, my name is Brianna.
I don't care what your name is. I didn't call about all that. First of all, you need to have my account pulled up. I need to talk to the supervisor, and I need you to tell me what's going on, because I am about to spaz and cancel right now.
That's exactly what you're going to hear when you're out of training. You hear people bitching and whining, screaming at you, telling you to forget the intro, get me a supervisor, or I just want answers now.
This is insane. My address is 1245 Plumberry Avenue, 22987, and you need to pull up my account.
1 second, please.
I've waited 2 hours. Are you serious right now? This is another reason why I do not like this company. Y'all are always playing mind games. You need to figure it out what's going on.
They're playing mind games. I love that. I love her keyboard. Isn't that a cool keyboard? Playing mind games with me. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, when this happens, your brain freezes. You completely freeze. And you just don't know what to do because it's like they've just hit you with a barrage of insults and swear words, and you just don't know what to do. And you've got to put them on hold, and you got to take a deep breath and go, okay, what do I do now? How do I handle this? What screens do I need to be on? What systems do I need to be in?
This is unbelievable.
Ma'am, are you...
You literally had me on hold for over 5 minutes. I was waiting in the queue for 2 hours. Why am I still waiting for an answer? What kind of an agent are you? You need to get me over to a soup now.
Yeah, it's just like that. That's not even an exaggeration. I think she's trying to be funny, but she's really being really realistic. That's exactly what it's like. And you have to have a thick skin. It's not even so much of a thick skin. You just gotta be like kind of become a sociopath and be like, whatever, bitch. Hold on a second. I'll get you there. Because, you can only do so much out of training. You can only work so fast. And they give you a little bit of a learning curve out of training. They know. Doesn't matter how bad the call center is. They know you're gonna fumble and fuck up the first couple of months. Take those first couple of months just to get feet underneath you and go forward. This is the same guy. and a call center rant on metrics here. This is a very short.
Call center rant, metrics. These call centers literally are a juggling act because you have so many metrics that you have to hit, it's not even fucking funny. Then when they want you to work on a specific one and your others fall, they're motherfucking surprised. Then they're surprised when you're taking FMLA. Bitch, it's because you have me so stressed out, I'm burning out even before I leave my motherfucking house.
This is so true. You have so many different metrics you have to juggle. And they expect you to keep them all up at par. You're supposed to be up at the top of the metrics. Every single rep on the floor should have talk time at 7 minutes. You should have your not ready time minimal. You should be back from break on time. You should be at work on time. You know, there's certain ones you can control. Like you can be at work on time. I was always at work early. There's no reason I couldn't be. There's maybe a couple times my whole life I've been late to work. Once was because I had a flat tire on the way to work. But the other ones are almost impossible to control, and they expect you to meet them flawlessly. So then again, that was Big Guns, or Gabe Guns 12. So this woman is really good too. If you've not seen her channel, this is Destiny MM, and she's awesome. I love her fingernails too. They're really hot. Got a great key. She got one of those really cool keyboards too. But this is a call center calling the second we open. So anytime you've worked in a call center, doesn't matter what shift you start, the first call you take of the day can usually be, or almost always is, one of the worst calls, because you get somebody who's been waiting on hold. You just logged into your phone, you put on your headset, and you get this hurricane blasting at you through the earpiece of the phone.
If you're going to call in the minute that a call center opens and be that rep's very first call, at least be a good one. At least don't ruin it for that customer service rep's entire day just because you woke up on the wrong side.
So, I love what she's saying, but I don't know how any of us calling into a call center would know if we're the first call of the day for that customer. You'd have to know when the shifts start and who's starting their shift, not. I think basically, if you're a customer, you should really just keep your attitude in check, and remember that the people on the other side of the phone are just doing their best to work in an impossible situation, and the average caller doesn't have any clue how poorly trained you are, a horrible work environment you are, how underpaid you are, and they don't care. But I think if some of the customers had a chance to do the job that you do, like we've all done, they would have a different attitude. And every time I call into a call center now, I always try to check my attitude, because I know that I'm talking to somebody. Like, I try to, especially when I get somebody that's from like Pakistan or India, I act like I understand what they're saying. I usually have no clue what the guy or the gal is saying on the other phone because their accent is so heavy. But I try to be so friendly, and I'm like, you know, oh, sure, I understand what you're saying. Can you repeat that again for me, please? It's really hard, though. But if you're calling into a call center, regardless of the time of day, just, you know, try to check it, man. But keep your attitude in check. This is Gabe Guns 12 again. Call center people complaining about low call volume. Yeah, I've worked in call centers where people are just bored. They're sitting around, you know, filing their nails. Like, it's so boring. I haven't heard a call in 10 minutes. Oh, my God. Oh. Hey, Billy, what are you doing tonight? Are you going to go out with that gothic girl that's into witchcraft? Oh, I wish I'd get a call. Oh, you know, you should feel lucky when the calls stop coming in, because it's rare these days if the call volume stops at all.
My call center people here on TikTok complaining about low call volume and that you're not getting enough calls, respectfully shut the fuck up.
Yes. Be quiet. Ben, shut the hell up, will you?
Because there are tons of us out there who would chop off our left fucking leg to be in your position right now. Respectfully, shut the fuck up.
Amen. Amen. Big Guns, or Gabe Guns. I keep calling you Big Guns. I don't know why. I like your shirt there, Gabe. And I've worked in places, like my first corporate call center was a place called GTE Wireless. And cell phones were just new to everybody here in Ohio and Indiana, Pennsylvania. And only a few people had cell phones. And the call volume would pick up and then it would drop off and you sit there and you could talk to your partner, stuff like that, or whatever. It's not very often it happens anymore. Okay, this is Destiny MM. After call working call centers, WFH. She's a Pink Floyd fan. Let's see what she has to say here.
And another thing, please don't come at customer service reps about ACW when the calls are back to back to back to back all day long. Can we get a couple seconds to breathe, please?
No, you can't get a couple seconds to breathe. It's not part of the metrics. It's not built into the metrics. They don't care that you're overwhelmed. They don't care that you're losing your voice. The C-suite people see it as the more breaks you take, the more money they're spending to have you not working. It's wrong. It's completely wrong in every way, shape, and form. But there's nothing you can do about it. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it unless you want to try to unionize the shop, which is probably not going to happen. This is Cindy, Mom 6.
Good morning. Good morning. If you're going to call us up first thing in the morning and yell and scream at us and expect us to be able to help you, think again. Please be kind when you call customer service people. Our job is not an easy job.
So she's right. I mean, first thing in the morning, yeah, most people know when they're calling first thing in the morning that they're getting rep that just started their shift. So in this case, I guess that's true. I never thought of that because you'll call some places like insurance billing usually closes at like 6 the night before when they say they open again at 9 the next morning. If you know you're one of the first people to call in, just cool your jets. Don't give these people a hard time. So this is WFH_O.G. The headset is very telling. This is very cool what she has to say.
Just know if you got this headset, I see you. I see you. You see me. I know your struggles. I know what you're going through. I know why this job make you want to yourself every fucking day. I know. Just know if you.
Yeah. She's got a good point there. I mean, if you've worked in a call center, you know the struggle. You know how hard it is, right? You know when you see somebody on here, you know that the torture that people have been through. Absolutely know it in every way, shape, and form. And you just got to feel for your fellow call center workers. I do. It's a rough gig, man. It's really rough. It's a rough gig, and you know, the one thing I never understood about working on call centers is that I never got the love that I thought we should give each other on the floor. Like I never got this feeling of, man, I'm there for you. I'm behind you. I got it once. I got it in GT Wireless. I mentioned that once. There was a wonderful woman named Robin who helped me get up to speed with all my metrics, and I've always felt indebted to her. So I doubt, I don't even know where she is anymore, but I tried to write her to her on LinkedIn, but she never responded. She helped me. She really helped me, and there was a supervisor. This is back in the early days. This is 30 years ago when call centers weren't quite as maniacal. There's a wonderful supervisor I had named Deb Clayton. It was just an angel, and she helped me get up to speed. There were a lot of good people around me, but as time went on, as the years went by, and corporate America got more evil and insidious, that all went away. So you gotta feel the love for your different call center reps. Now this one is Duke Darian. This call could have been over.
No, ma'am, you may not speak with the supervisor, unfortunately. You heard me correct. I said no. You did not provide me any information. Unfortunately, my policies prohibit a transfer to a supervisor without being able to verify. Ma'am, you may not speak with the supervisor, unfortunately. You heard me correct. I said no. You did not provide me any information. Unfortunately, my policies prohibit a transfer to a supervisor without being able to verify.
Yeah. And I've worked in places like that too, and it's only true. If your caller won't let you identify them, they won't give you their name, they won't give you their last four of their social, they won't give you their date of birth, phone number, whatever it is you use to identify them, and screw up, they're screwed. And this guy, if this is a real call, his attitude is not the best, but I understand it. Yeah, you can be polite and say, I'd love to transfer you to supervisor once I get you identified. Once you give me the identification that I need to verify you, I'll be glad to transfer you. Unfortunately, the supervisors don't permit anyone to be transferred until get you identified. Now, I'm sure I'd get in trouble for saying it like that too, but my camera here is a little crooked. Sorry there. And so let's see what else he has to say here.
Yeah, you yelling, saying right now, that's not going to make that happen, okay? I'm actually going to disconnect this call if you continue that. Well, if you would provide me your information, I'd be happy to pull up the account, get the information from you, and get you to a supervisor. Did you want to do that at this time? Because that's your only option. We're prolonging the inevitable. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
It reminds you a little bit of Chris Rock.
Inevitable means certain to happen and unavoidable. What's certain to happen?
I kind of like his attitude. I mean, if I was a supervisor, I would just let it go. I'd let him go and be the way he is, honestly.
Is you're going to either provide me the information I request, because that's unavoidable, or I'm going to disconnect the call. What do you prefer I do today?
I wouldn't leave it in the customer's hands, because they're just going to explode.
Thank you for cooperating. May I have your name? Okay, thank you for verifying your account. Just so that I'm clear, could you let me know what the nature of the call is before I transfer you to a supervisor?
That's good, too, because the supervisor is going to ask you, why the hell are you transferring this person? And you're going to be like, I don't know. And they're going to say, they're going to write you up because you didn't clarify what the call was before transferring it to the supervisor.
They're going to ask me this. If I transfer you, they're going to re-verify you and then ask you if you don't provide me that information, okay? I'm not doing this for my health. I would much rather get you to a supervisor so I wouldn't have to listen to all of this yelling. I would rather get you to a supervisor so I don't have to listen to all this yelling and hollering giving me a migraine. But I can't, okay? So could you please provide me the nature of your call? What is going on? You made a payment and you just received a bill in the mail, and that's why you're requesting a supervisor.
Oh, yeah. I mean, people don't understand that they go online, they make a payment, and they get a bill in the mail like the very next day. They don't understand that the electronic payment is instantaneous, and the bill was sent out like a week ago. People don't understand the two crossed in the night, so to speak. They have no understanding of that whatsoever. It's just like, you're speaking Japanese to them. What? What do you mean? Well, I paid my bill. What? I get a bill. I paid my bill. What? I get a bill. I don't know what I get a bill. Did I get a bill? You sent me a bill when I paid my bill. I'm going to talk to supervisor. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, baby, give me some more skull when you're down at the 7-Eleven.
Okay. Thank you. I'd be happy to transfer you to a supervisor, but just to let you know, I did pull up your account. Your account balance is $0. Do you have the statement in front of you? Okay. Do you work here or do I? Well, one of us, that would be me, looks at hundreds of statements a day. So I would know what the statement says. There's a statement cutoff date, and
no,
then
this
there's
can't be real, because with an attitude like he's got, it's got to be fake, because he'd get fired. He'd get written up quick for that attitude with a customer. Unless he's worth his weight in gold, and they've let it go because he's like a senior rep or something, but you're not going to get away talking to anybody like that, sorry.
For you to avoid a late fee, okay? Those are two different days. Do you see your statement cutoff date?
Oh, that's another thing people don't understand. They don't understand the due date and the cutoff date and the date at which, if you make a payment, we don't get the payment past a certain date, you're still going to get a late fee because you missed, it goes on and on and on.
It was June 30th. And what day did you make your payment?
July 5th.
So would not be reflected on that statement. But again, I was able to verify you have a $0 balance. We are not wasting paper. If you made the payment after the statement cutoff date, it would have already been generated. To avoid this in the future, pay before the cutoff date. Are you responsible for our back end? Are you the supervisor of the Fraud, Waste, and Abuse Department? Okay.
No, so this guy, obviously, he's got an attitude, but I think it's all done for TikTok. I don't think he'd survive in a call center with that attitude. So again, this is Destiny MM. Don't forget about QA at call centers.
And don't forget about QA, because them people mark it out for anything. It does not matter that the customer already said, thank you, that's all I need. You better say, and was there anything else I can help you with today? Because, baby.
Yeah. Same point made again. This one is Thirsty Tumblers underscore Wanda.
Thank you for calling. How may I help you?
Where the fuck are you located?
No, bitch, not today. Bye.
I love it. I wouldn't do that, but I love it. Okay, this is Gabe Guns 12 again. To all call center managers and supervisors, make your easier.
Well, call center managers and supervisors, if the only way for me to get a raise or a promotion is to make your job easier, I don't fucking want it. You don't do shit to make my job easier. When there's a million calls holding, you tell us there's a million calls. What the fuck you expect us to do? Take 10 calls at once, but you don't jump yo ass on the phones to help us?
But you managers do nothing. As I've said before, it doesn't matter the industry, the city, the state, or the country. The managers all disappear. Calls start coming in, and the managers, I don't know where they go. They all go into meetings. I don't know if they're sitting in a back room smoking, passing a bong around. I don't know if they're out in their cars having sex with each other. I don't know where they go, but they all disappear. They're useless. They're very rarely around.
At all. Well, call center managers and supervisors. If the only...
So, there you go, guys. So, let me know what your experiences have been in working in call centers. It's a rough gig, man. It's really tough. And I haven't worked in a call center for a while. It's closed probably 7 years since I worked at my last call center. I did get hired at one about a year ago, but I quit after one day because there was no call center. There was physically no call center. They told me there was, but there wasn't. And I just said, sorry, I'm not coming back because you didn't tell me the truth in the interview. So tell me what your experiences have been in some of these instances. And I'm going to be releasing a video here pretty soon, probably this week, about how you can survive in a call center. Legitimate, straightforward ways you can get through it all. All right. I am PTPOP and appreciate you all listening. Check out Midnight Mutant Theater and watch Zontarski roast some old sci-fi and B horror movies. Until then, I bid you all adieu, baby. Hasta la vista.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?